Hey everyone, it's Zug. I said I'd primarily stick to Dive of Death content, but I wanted to show off my pretty cool build that I made in this game, Devesto's Sandbox, because I thought it would be pretty cool. Um, and I like this build a lot. I'm not an expert, as you can see. There's some parts that don't really mesh very well. But this is my build. Um, I learned a lot of stuff while making this. This is the inside. It's not really like a castle or anything. It's kind of like a hall, I guess, to a throne. My throne. I made some painted glass for the back. It's pretty cool to make, and I like the pattern I made, and the colors I chose. Um, as you can see, the floor is really cool, and I brightened it up a bit. This is not the natural color. There's like a brightness brick below. There's colors in here. The green and the red mesh to make a bit of yellow, um, which I thought was pretty cool. I left it like that. I didn't add any extra yellow parts. Um, the outside's pretty boring. You can see the symbol on the front and the back. See a better view of the tainted glass. Isn't that a cool pattern? It's a pretty cool pattern, I'd say. Made the rims red, and the green and the yellow made up the pattern. Um, I figure I'll also show some of the techniques that I used. I have a bit of building experience. I'm not like an expert or anything, but I tried to test my abilities like a lot when making this. Um, I'll start with one of the things I learned. It's I was experimenting around with the material tool, and I ended up setting the transparency to 100, and well, okay, not transparency, sorry, reflectance to 100. And I chose smooth plastic. And the cool thing is about choosing smooth plastic for a reflectance 100 object is that you can make this pretty cool effect where if you choose like a deep color, it does this. It reflects the sky above, sorta, in a very oversaturated way. So I used really black and black for the tiles here. Really black made a yellow color, and black made a more red color. Of course, deeper colored colors make different colors. So, um, red colors, for the most part, make green. Um, if the color's too bright, by the way, it won't display anything. Um, Yellow colors, unfortunately, don't really make much, but if it made like a if there was a deep yellow, it probably would have resulted in a blue color. Um, Greens result in red, which I wish I knew. I wish I knew beforehand that green made red because this looks nicer. I'd say cleaner to use. None of the pastel greens did anything, unfortunately. Okay, well, except this one apparently, slime green and flint, sort of, if you look at it from an angle. Um, Cyan made red apparently as well. Uh, blues, blues for the most part made yellows. Um, Although if it was deep enough, it results in like red or maybe orange. Magenta resulted in a more like brighter green. Like you can see here with dark indigo that it's um, a mix between like yellow and green, which is good for like tennis balls. You think of a tennis ball, yeah, it kind of looks like that. Um, Magenta also resulted in green. I don't think these colors result in anything. Just these colors right here, they don't. Uh, this just results in like regular red. So yeah, this is one of the cool techniques that I learned when building. Um, if you want to use it for your builds, I highly recommend it if you're looking to make something that looks pretty cool and stylistic. Um, we also have these. Um, I also set up these uh, brightness things. Let me explain. So, oh, I didn't even know this was down here. Anyways, so with these parts, uh, there's this tool, which is the lighting tool. There's spotlight, point light, and surface light. I like surface light the most because it's the easiest for me to use, um, to say the least. My avatar is in metal, so it reflects when I stand in front of it. See how my legs are glowing green right now? That's because it's reflective. And um, yeah, I set up this like uh, you can see I set this up in the hall with the walls, the green and the red and the mix to make the yellow. I decided to set up this like chart for like a sample. So here's red, here's the head view, and here is the side view. Uh, this is orange. I think this one looks pretty cool, but it's more of a mix of red and yellow, as you can see here. It's not a lot of orange. I tried my best to show it off. This is yellow. That's the head view, and this is the side view. This is green. That's the head view. It's the side view. Seems like there's a bit of yellow in that too. This is cyan. Side view. This is blue. Side view. Looks like it has a bit of cyan in here. That's a pretty cool reflection. This is purple. I tried to add two purples, but this came out looking more like a magenta, as I was saying. This is purple. Side view. Looks pretty cool. This is, I guess, like, I wouldn't say indigo. Let me look at my color, at the color chart real quick. I think this is like a deep magenta, I guess. So, um, and this is just plain magenta. Uh, it's not much of a difference between these two. This is a brighter color of magenta. So basically just regular pink. Uh, for majority, it's just white, but there's also pink outline right there. Uh, and then we have more basic lighting colors like white. This is pretty self-explanatory. Black does not have any shading. Uh, uh, I wonder if there's like a the brightness thing. Probably not. This is gray. It's just a less bright white, in my opinion. And this is brown, which I found unexpectedly pretty. Like this is a pretty cool brightness. Here's me running over all of them. Get a look at this side view. See how they all shift. Isn't that cool? Um, so yeah, that's like a brightness chart, I guess. Um, there's not much else to note. So yeah, that was my this is my pretty cool build. Um, I'm sure this guy probably likes it. Uh, I hope he does. Yeah, I hope you like it too in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video, whether it's Die of Death or not.